The Panchloka bronze making is a form of art which is endemic to Tamil Nadu and is practiced chiefly in the regions of the Chola reign, especially Thanjavur. Murli's family is one of the only practicing 5 families in the art of Panchloka bronze sculpting in Thanjavur.
பஞ்சலோகம் 5 மீட்டரில் போட்டு பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம். இது மோர் பீப்புள் நிறைய பேர் ஆர்டர் கொடுப்பாங்க. நாங்கள் செஞ்சு அவங்களுக்கு அனுப்பி விடுவோம். நான் பரம்பரை ராஜராஜ சோழன் காலத்திலேருந்து எங்கள் ஃபாதர் டு எங்களுடைய ஃபேமிலி எல்லாமே பண்ணிக்கிட்டே வரோம். இந்த தொழிலையே விடாமல் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே வந்துட்டுருக்கோம். எங்கள் ஃபாதர் டு ஃபாதர் எங்கள் அப்பாவோட அப்பாவுக்கு தலைமுறையாக நான் அதை பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருந்து அப்படியே மைண்டில் நான் செக் பண்ணி கற்றுக்கிட்டேன்.
This Chola style of bronze art is being practiced by his family since the reign of the great Raja Chola I. His is the 11th generation of sculptors in the family.
நிறைய கஸ்டமர் பக்கத்தில் அந்த கோயிலுக்கு வராங்க. எல்லா கண்ட்ரிலேருந்து ஜெர்மனி, இத்தாலி, ஃப்ரெஞ்சு, யூஎஸ்ஏ கிளைண்ட் கம் ஷாப் இந்த ஒர்க் கான்செப்ட் இதெல்லாம் பார்க்குறதுக்காக வராங்க. எப்படி மெத்தட் பண்ணுறீங்க செய்கிறீங்க அப்படின்னு பார்க்குறதுக்காக வேண்டி எல்லா கண்ட்ரிலேருந்து வந்துருக்காங்க.
In this method, instead of chiseling on the metal itself, a molten amalgamation of 5 different elements are used. The structure is first brought to shape using honeybee wax or latex from trees. The heated wax poured in water gives a rubbery mold, which can be shaped or sized according to the structure design. This wax prototype, once detailed and complete, is covered in a mold of clay from the bed of the river Kaveri. According to the sculptors, the clay of the Kaveri is soft and perfect for the purpose. The clay mold is dried for the shape of the design to be properly engraved on the concave side of the mold. Once the clay hardens, the wax inside is melted and poured out. Then, the molten 5 elements is poured into the mold from the end which was used to dispose of the wax. The molten metal takes the shape of the concave side of the mold. Once the metal cools down, the clay is removed. The rough structure now formed is chiseled to perfection and polished further for its luster to surface.
Chola bronze is very famous in Thanjavur because the King Raja Cholan, he introduced in Thanjavur 11th century 5 metal combination that's called Panchloka: zinc, tin, copper, silver, gold. So all these bronzes completely made by hand, no involvement of machine 1000 years before, even now. So this method is called last wax process. It's a unique of Thanjavur because King Chola introduced this method in Thanjavur 11th century.
With a majestic view of the sanctum sanctorum of the larger-than-life-sized Brihadishwara temple, Murli's workspace is called the Thanjavur Art Village, and their family has been practicing the art since the time it was introduced in the Chola period. Murli is a master in the art just like his brothers and some distant relatives, who also live around the area and produce bronze models. I'm right now at one of the cottage industries for the manufacture of the rare Panchloka bronze. The Panchloka bronze structures and the method of sculpture making has been going on and the skill has been passed on since the reign of the great Chola king in Thanjavur called the Raja Chola I. This family is one of the 11 practicing families of this art, and this rare skill that has been passed on from generation to generation lives in a few pockets here and there around Thanjavur. This is your correspondent Niharika reporting for Good Morning Chennai.